This is Group 7's project called Travel Vlogs Among College Students. Our group members are Holly Heckman, Saarah, and Weihan. Some of the topics we'll be going over today is our introduction, stating our problem statement, our research design, our survey results, our data analysis, and our recommendations. The problem we're trying to solve is our friend is having trouble increasing his ratings for his travel vlogs among college students. So we conducted a survey to determine how a travel vlogger can enhance his appeal amongst college students. So our intention for this research is to find key points such as what platforms are most used amongst college students to watch vlogs, what kinds of locations around the world do they like to watch vlogs, what is their preferred video length time, does age play a role in the type of platforms students watch vloggers on, and a few more. After conducting this research, we intend for our travel vlogger to increase his audience among college students by adjusting his videos to meet the demand of his audience. So for our research design, we decided that our population would be UT Dallas students, and our sampling frame would be we would target UT Dallas students enrolled in spring 2018, and from those students, we randomly selected 600 student email addresses from the UT Dallas student directory and sent out our survey. So for our sampling method, we chose probability sampling. Specifically, we used simple random sampling method. We assigned a number to each UT Dallas student email address and then used a generator to select random numbers to select respondents. Now I'll move it on to Holly to talk about the survey design.
We aimed to be very mindful in regards to our survey design. As you can see, our first question on the survey was, have you ever watched a video blog, aka a vlog? If they answered no, we instructed them to end the survey at that point. We did this to ensure that we gained relevant information from our participants. From there, we asked questions about all vlogs. Later in the survey, we focused specifically on travel vlogs. We went about it in this way so that we could collect all-encompassing data and so that we could compare the data about vlogs and travel vlogs specifically. At question 9, we asked the participants if they had ever watched a travel vlog specifically. If they answered no, we instructed them to leave questions 10 through 17 blank and to only answer the demographic questions at the end of our survey, questions 18 through 21. For those that said yes, they had seen a travel vlog, we asked questions to gain an understanding about their preferences for the travel vlogs. Questions included why they watched them, which locations they enjoyed watching, travel schedules for both leisure and work, as well as a few others. We included 4 demographic questions at the end that asked for gender, age, income, and if they were an international student. As you can see, majority of our participants were between the ages of 18 to 24, 49 females and 33 males. There were 26 international students and 56 who were not international students. The graphs on this slide show a comparison of vlogs versus travel vlogs and which platforms were most popular amongst our participants for viewing, YouTube being the preferred platform in both instances. We wanted to know in depth what it was that our participants enjoyed about travel vlogs, as well as their reasoning for watching them. We asked our participants, which locations do you prefer watching in travel vlogs? And why do you watch travel vlogs? For both questions, we instructed them to select all answers that applied. From these results, represented in the graphs, we were able to gain greater insight into what elements are important in the eyes of travel vlog viewers.
Survey results analysis. The survey is aimed to know more about our target demographic. Do youngsters tend to use certain platforms to approach the videos? Do people who take more travel vacations tend to be more interested in watching travel videos? Do international students tend to watch more videos than domestic students? The following are some key questions we asked to obtain the information we need. First, what platform do you use to watch vlogs? Second, what platform do you use to watch travel vlogs? Third, why do you watch travel vlogs? Fourth, how often do you travel for vacation? Fifth, How old are you? 6. Are you an international student? Hypothesis testing. Hypothesis 1. Are the reasons of international students watch videos different with domestic students? We want to determine whether the reasons of international students watch videos different with domestic students. So we will look at question 14. Why do you watch travel vlogs? The null hypothesis states that the reasons of international students watch videos are not different with domestic students. And the alternative hypothesis states that the reasons of international students watch videos are different with domestic students. So as we can see from the table on the left, the p-value of the two-tail testing is less than 0.05. So we can conclude that the international students have different reasons to watch vlogs comparing with domestic students. Hypothesis 2. Do different age groups watch travel videos from different platforms? We want to determine whether the platforms that people use are different among different age groups. So we will look at question 2. What platform do you use to watch the vlogs in relationship to age groups? The null hypothesis states that there isn't a significant difference between what platforms people use in relationship to age groups. The alternative hypothesis states that there is a significant difference between age groups and what platforms people use. As we can see from the table on the left, the p-value is much less than 0.05. So we conclude that there is some difference in the platforms people use among different age groups. Hypothesis 3. Are the reasons people who take more travel vacations watch travel videos different with the ones who take less? We want to determine whether the reasons people who take more travel vacations watch travel video different with the one who take less. So we will look at question 14. Why do you watch travel vlogs? And question 16. How often do you travel for vacation? The null hypothesis states that the reason of people who take more travel vacations are very different with those who take less. The alternative hypothesis states that the reasons people who take more travel vacations watch travel videos are different with those who take less. As we can see the result on the left, the p-value of two-tail testing is much less than 0.05. So we reject the null hypothesis. And we can conclude that people who travel more different watch reasons with those who travel less.
So now on to recommendations. We learned from questions 2 and 10 that our top 2 platforms students watch vlogs on are YouTube and Facebook. Based on these results, our travel blogger should advertise and post his content on both of these platforms in order to drive in traffic to his vlogs. Now on to our next recommendation. We learned from question 8 that vlogs lasting for more than 10 minutes are not preferred amongst college students. Based on this information, our travel blogger will start creating video content that fits a shorter time frame, optimally less than 5 minutes, in order to make sure his audience stays engaged. So another recommendation we discovered is that which locations college students prefer watching in travel vlogs. We learned that tropical beaches, rainforests, and busy cities are the top 3 locations college students prefer watching for vlogs. Based on these results, our travel blogger should create video content in these locations in order to increase his ratings. So now on to our recommendations based on our hypothesis. The results of Hypothesis 1 resulted in international students having different reasonings for watching travel vlogs as compared to domestic students. So when looking at the data closely, more international students watch vlogs to look for inspiration for where to travel than domestic students. So looking at the data, 57% of international students picked inspiration for travel, whereas 41% of domestic students picked inspiration for travel. We recommend that travel vloggers keep in mind that although a comedy and cinematic appeal is important in a vlog, a good portion of their audience watches travel vlogs in order to look for inspiration to travel. Travel vloggers should create content that would be beneficial for someone wanting to travel to that location in the future. So the results of Hypothesis 2 indicates that there is a significant difference between age and platforms college students use. Travel vloggers should keep in mind in which age group they're trying to target. 71% of people over the age of 25 use YouTube to watch vlogs, whereas 62% of people under the age of 25 use YouTube to watch vlogs. This difference is due to the other platforms that people under the age of 25 are using, such as Instagram and Snapchat. Depending on which age group they are targeting, vloggers should advertise and post their video content on the platforms accordingly. The last recommendation we'll be doing is based off Hypothesis 3. The results of Hypothesis 3 concludes that people who travel more have different reasonings for watching travel vlogs than those who travel less. Based on the individual data, people who travel more are more likely to watch travel vlogs to learn more about other cultures and look for inspiration for where they should travel. Because the majority of college students travel more than 4 times a year, a travel vlogger should create content intending to inform about other cultures and inspire people to travel. And with this, I conclude our presentation about travel vlogs amongst college students.